Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about what's the logic behind a PvP game. I did a previous one on PvE, so if you want you can look at that. And just for those who were asking me earlier, this is not actually my account. This was lent to me by someone called Akilos, so I thank him, and like this I'm going to be able to do overviews of some characters I currently don't have. So let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to notice is that when you're playing in PvP, elements is starting to be something very important. So when you see a different element on the opponent team, you're going to try a play to move your characters to have an elemental advantage, because there it's going to make a bigger difference. This is why a lot of people are going to rotate at least one player in their backline and their goalkeeper. For goalkeepers, what you're going to want mainly is a goalkeeper with high critical resistance or damage resistance. Some of the most popular ones are going to be Lucian, Angela, Jin, anything with a really good resistance. And on top of it, if they can have a little buff of life, it's pretty nice. Some of them are going to be underrated in PvP, like Isila, Zubroy, for example. The only reason one would throw in a Zibroy usually is if on the other side they're going to see a William. Because again, elemental advantage is going to do a huge difference in that. Now, on the backline, this is not the best example of a backline for PvP, but it's still pretty decent. What you're going to have usually is two totems and one stealer / penetrator. The idea behind this is that they buff your players, making them all pretty decent at stealing and penetrating, but you have one player, usually center mid, who has that as an official role. Again, you got to know that those lines are going to have huge damage. So stacking more damage resist, crit resist is very important for a backline. And now with the Elaine being very popular in back center mid, you got to rethink a little bit your strategy because you're going to get out reflexed. Now the mid line, aka the reflex wars, is going to be a line where everything is based on reflex. So it's very common to see a Metatron in center mid. She's the most common center mid in PvP. And then she's going to be surrounded usually by a bunch of legends. It's going to be Beth, it's going to be Duke, it's going to be Belle, sometimes it's even Kirel. There's just legends on this line. There's only two ways to beat this line. Try to outbeat them reflex-wise, and in the end have a small difference in reflex, ideally in your favor, or stack as much counterattack resistance as humanly possible. And if you do that, you can actually get out of the reflex game. For the front line, on average, you're going to try to aim for around 265% critical rate to be sure to crit. I know it's a very high number, but that's because of the critical resistance of goalkeepers. This is why anything that can increase your crit rate is very important. This is why in center mid, you're going to find usually a Marianne. She can speed, reflex. You want to, again, speed as much as you can. The passers have been nerfed, so now the meta position is going to be striker, steal, or passer. If we look at this line, this is a very good line because Yuri is going to give a lot of buffs to the line. She's going to help the active of Luca. Luca passes to William, and William strikes with his active, making a pretty decent strike. Then if they're lucky enough, they do a second shot, and then the game's usually over. So to recap, we're looking for serious critical resistance here. Here, usually two totem, one stealer attacker whose job is to get the ball out, but the other one should still be a minimum capable. Midline, either you're stacking as much reflex as you can, or you're stacking as much counterattack resistance as you can. Frontline, you're going to want critical rate, damage, and usually one active passer. So I hope this helps people understand what people are really looking for when they're building a PvP team. And again, there's always that one support slot. Put it wherever you want. Just make it so it's going to help that line get better. Have a good day, guys, and I hope this helps.